twos. This is it. Championship will be determined tonight.
This ain't the amateurs no more. You got a chance to do something great, to be someone great. This is a big step up, kid. Use your feet. Keep your hands up. It's all about heart.
I'm not gonna cry every time some clown gets hurt.
This guy's a friggin' animal! You gotta put this guy on the canvas. Understand? The only way to the title is through me. That's what champions do. They get back up.
Check, check.
Good evening, everybody. Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and welcome to the famed Boardwalk Hall in Atlantic City, New Jersey, where so many great fights have gone on through the years for our main event. This should be a really good matchup here tonight. All that energy that we saw, it almost boiled over at the weigh-in yesterday. Now it gets to explode here in the ring. Sugar Ray Robinson's ring walk, just a cool, calm stride to him. Looks like just another day in his life. 15 rounds scheduled here in this much anticipated fight, and we are underway with round number 1.
When you have a lot of speed, how effective can a feint be?
Oh boy, it can be really effective because your opponent is keyed up already. Before the bell even rings, he's jumping out of his shoes. He's waiting for something to come quick. So you let him think it's coming, he's going to react to it. And then you go get him.
Good defensive skill.
Keep working the body.
Oh, you gotta love Isaac Frost there landing the uppercut. That was something. Isaac Frost knows how to do everything in the ring. But throwing a right hand like that, that's one of his specialties.
Hey, you gotta see that coming. Now let's go.
Took a shot, now he gives a left. Frost doing exactly what you should to be a strong defensive fighter. You gotta block those punches away.
It's okay. Pay him back.
Wow, what an uppercut. Halfway through this round, another thudding shot by Isaac Frost, this time the left hand. Trying to chop that wood with that hook to the body. A good headshot landed by Isaac Frost. Great work by the big man. Red-hot action to open up this fight. Both men throwing, both men landing.
It's been a long time since I've seen something like this. I think it was in a film library, watching Hammer and Hank, the great Henry Armstrong. Never took a step backwards, kept going forward.
Flush right hand to the head. Frost's mouth is cut. You can see it's getting worse as things progress. That could be a... Wow! Hey, I thought Sugar Ray Robinson was hard to hit. His opponent made it look easy with perfect timing that time, scoring the knockdown. Now you'll see what one of the greatest to ever lace him up is all about, as Sugar Ray Robinson tries to respond after being knocked down. A good solid uppercut from Isaac Frost, wasn't it? Scored well with that right hand to the body. Good looking uppercut that time. Last 10 seconds. He's a weeble wobble in the ring right now, just wobbling away.
All right, how you doing? Nice and calm? Nice and calm.
Robinson's coming off of a round where he was just dropped. Now he's got to go back out there. What's the mentality, Teddy?
Well, right now what he's got to do is buy some time. And you got to be one of those time buyers. You know, you go out there and you say, you know, I want to be able to get, you know, a little bit of space here. You want to grab. You want to move. Anything. You can't worry about winning this round. That's gone all right. Survive the round. Get your head clear. You're going to win the other round.
He is swinging for the fences trying to get his man after being hurt himself. Isaac Frost's cut is not looking good at all. I'm getting the sense that this fight could be stopped at any moment.
So the key is where the cut is. When the referee brings the doctor up to look at it, he's going to look at whether or not getting worse will imperil his health down the road.
You see, he comes over the top with that right hand, a real solid shot. Robinson's coming out here after being knocked down in the previous round. How important is it for him to be cautious here, to make sure that he does have his legs underneath him?
You know, it's a little bit of a double-edged sword there, Joe, because if you're too cautious, hey, your opponent, he reads it. You're not in that ring alone, you know, and then he's going to get more aggressive. So you want to go out there, maybe feint him a little bit. Let him think you're okay. Let him think you want to go after him. Let him think you want to engage a little bit, and then wind up boxing, staying on the outside, buying some time.
90 seconds to go here in this round. Heading into this fight, we talked about what each man can do offensively. What each man wants to do is have varied punches throughout.
Exactly, and what he doesn't want to do. He doesn't want to be predictable.
Final minute, solid. Remember earlier, he was on the canvas. Now he's looking down on his opponent.
And we thought it was a bad thing earlier for him. It turned out to be a bad thing for his opponent because he got careless here.
Frost showing that walking stick right now, utilizing the jab. What a bulldozing uppercut by Sugar Ray Robinson. Robinson's knowledge of the game is showing through. 3 ways to defend. One of them is to block. He did it there well. Oh, what an uppercut. Big shot. He goes down. Oh, he may be close here. Can he survive the round? The ref stops the fight. Robinson's power just much too much for his opponent. Another knockout for him. Wow. The theater of the unexpected. Who would have ever expected that? Sugar Ray Robinson's one single light. Good evening. Round number 1 is now underway. All the talk is done. It is simply time to fight.
We always look forward to times like this, a chance to see Sugar Ray Robinson in action. Teddy, what do you expect out of him tonight?
What I always expect out of Robinson, when he gets in the ring, you know who the winner is. Yeah, I know a punch hasn't been thrown yet, but that presence, you know, it's almost intimidating to his opponent. They know that somebody special is getting in that ring. You're going to see speed, you're going to see danger from either hand, and you're going to see the ability to fight outside, and if he has to, he'll track you down.
Always good to have Sugar Ray Robinson in action. Originally born, his birth name's Walker Smith Jr. I think Sugar Ray's a little more fitting for him, isn't it, Teddy?
Yes, it is, because he just has a sweet, sweet style.
Defense, more defense.
Sugar Ray Robinson was rocked. Now the question is, can he play stay away? Little head knocking with that right hand.
Side to side.
Jab with the straight, classic combination. See, the defense pays off as he gets rid of that downstairs. Halfway through this round here. Robinson's right hand scores well that time. Committing to the combo now, both land. Sugar Ray Robinson's defense. Is it ever good? Look at how easy he's able to block those punches. Sugar Ray Robinson with a solid left hand. Able to cover up that gut. Robinson's right hand scores well. They're not exactly getting to know each other. They're just beating the hell out of each other early on here.
So if this keeps up, they're both going to have headaches, and we're going to have one of the great fights to talk about.
He's showing what a skilled fighter he is with the counterpunching.
Well, the old timers used to say, when you're calm in there, when you're in control in there, you can make him do what you want. He made him tie his shoelaces right there.
You know, there was a lot of talk in the lead up to this fight from his opponent saying, hey, I can punch too.
Yeah, hey, look, I'm going to use baseball as an analogy. You have a power pitcher who can throw it 100 miles an hour, but you have another guy who can throw it 100 miles an hour, but he can also throw a curve. He can also hit the corners. He can also throw a changeup. Tyson can do so many more things than his opponent.
10 seconds to go in this round. Puts forth the hook, scores with it. Solid straight right hand.
Nice and relaxed. You're in control, right? We got that? You're in control. So take your time.
You don't need that. Throw that away.
You got to land a big punch now. No doubt about it. You are losing this fight. You need to throw.
Robinson's recuperative powers are proving to be very strong right here. This is the start to the round he wanted to have, coming off a round where he was clearly damaged. Keeping his hands up, getting rid of his opponent's offense. Robinson's putting his punches together now. That's a nice combination. You know, we're early in this fight, but Tyson's energy may come into question soon. He's throwing a lot of punches, Teddy.
Yeah, and his mental energy, too. I'm wondering if he's getting a little discouraged that his opponent is not showing a lot of effect from all those shots.
Power in both hands for Mike Tyson. We've seen him do it every which way. But if you had to pinpoint one, Teddy, if you had to say, you know, that's the punch you don't want to be anywhere near with Mike Tyson, what is it?
It's a time punch. Hey, I could say left hook, right hand. I don't care which one it is, but it's a time punch where he makes a quick move. We know about his hand speed, but he can make quick moves with his body, make you miss, and then bang, time you where you don't see it coming. When you don't see something coming, lights out.
They trade shots. He comes back with a right hand. Blocks that belt line well. Nice solid left hand scored by Mike Tyson. So right from the start in this fight, he's committed to the body shots.
Well, that's the time to go there right at the beginning, because body work pays off for you later in the fight. No sense in wasting time. Get right to it.
Robinson's so dangerous with that accuracy, a two-punch combination landing. He missed with that headshot. Good right hand. Robinson's showing you what it takes to be the best in this business. Good, crisp combos. Flush left hand from Sugar Ray Robinson.
Nice work, nice work.
Little head hunting never hurt, does it with the hook.
Keep moving, keep moving.
Robinson's doing what every trainer wants to see their fighter do. Land punches in bunches, the combination land.
The hook. Keep moving, keep moving. He's doing what
Just
he's
10
doing.
seconds to go here in the second round. Sugar Ray Robinson showing you that sublime skill right now with that two-punch combo. And that's the end of round
You need
two.
to take it to this guy.
Tyson's cut man is going to earn his pay for sure. That is a bad gash.
And I'm wondering what he's using in there. You know, you can only use certain things, Avitine, adrenaline, and thrombin. I'm wondering if he's using legal things right now, because that's the kind of cut that tempts you to use crazy glue.
Keep moving, keep moving.
And yet another jab lands. Robinson's speed, to me, Teddy, is clearly the biggest difference we've seen so far tonight.
Yeah, but there's ways to take away speed. One is to go downstairs to the body and start to discourage the guy a little bit. You know, take some of the air out of those sails.
Comes right back with some offense of his own. How about a return to sender with the left hand? Robinson's doing well here with that two-punch combination.
Finish with the hook. Keep moving, keep moving.
And now just wasting away some time with that clinch. And banging away he goes. Well, we've seen Mike Tyson in a spot like this before. Remember, he once rose up off the canvas against Buster Douglas, only to be floored again. Can he do it here?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
So the knockdown scored against Mike Tyson, but his opponent may want to watch out as Tyson has steadied himself back up on his feet. Not hitting his mark there going upstairs. That was a fine block by Mike Tyson. Zoning in on that gut combination punch downstairs. Robinson's giving us a taste of some of that athletic ability, that hand speed right there. Good combination.
And his opponent, though, now is going to have to show us that he could do something to sort of, you know, adjust to this, to counter this. And that's going to be controlling range and timing, because he can't match up with the physical hand speed.
Targeting that midsection now with the combo. Oh, and he comes back with an uppercut there after getting hit. Good step back. And yet another good shot comes in. And for the second time tonight, he down. And round 3 comes to an end.
Assert yourself. Assert your punches.
Round number 4 underway. A chance to look at Teddy's scorecard. Tyson's trying to get back to where he was here in this round. He was knocked down in the last round. Now, Teddy, when you're the opponent and you knock the guy down, those opening few moments of the next round, do you try to size up and kind of take into account where your opponent is? Do you look into his eyes and assess the situation?
Well, I don't know if you get close enough to look right into his eyes as the opponent, but first of all, in the corner, you better not send your fighter out if his eyes don't look clear. That's your responsibility, looking out for the fighter. But as the opponent out there, you look at his legs. If his legs look a little wobbly, you get right on him.
Stay away from those.
And he ties up on the inside. Sugar Ray Robinson's landed a good, solid combination. Ray Robinson with a big left. He got hit good, solid. Can he beat the count? I don't think so here, Teddy.
Now I know where they got that saying, falling like a sack of potatoes.
It's over. This fight is over. Tyson's unable to get up and continue on. Sugar Ray Robinson's power that we saw throughout the night, building a lead on your scorecard, now ends the night with a knockout victory.
And it begins the next night, the next dawn, the dawn of the new...
Hi, everybody. I'm Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas. Good evening and welcome to Boardwalk Hall.
You got this one.
Scheduled to go the full 10 if we get that far. Round 1 underway. Robinson's combination punching is working well here. Accurate shot, straight right hand comes in.
If the low stamina fighter does not get rid of a high stamina fighter in the early going of a fight, what can he possibly do to try and secure himself a win?
Well, one thing he's going to do is grab a lot on the inside and keep it slow. Really not allow the pace to get away from him.
I like that step back right there. Just enough to be out of danger, but still close enough to then land the counterpunch.
Well, that's what happens when you have that kind of experience. You're calm enough to know that range. Know where the beginning of the punch and the end of the punch is.
Yeah, that's it.
And he engages in the clinch. Robinson's putting forth that hard work he did in training camp there, landing a crisp combination.
What?
Not able to land the uppercut. Nice strike after catching one by Sugar Ray Robinson. And coming upon the halfway mark of this 3-minute round, he comes with the straight right hand. Robinson's the kind of boxer that wants to do just that. Find the target, get the combination working, land both punches. Nice block that time. It was intended to the head. Robinson's not just loading up. He's landing combination punches like he did right there. Will you look at this? Look at this pace that these two are fighting at so early in the fight. Teddy, each man must have been determined to think they could get the other one out of here early.
Yeah, I want to see who blinks first, though. That's what's interesting to me. Who changes? They can't both keep this up.
Just not there. Straight right hand off the mark.
Nice job there, hooking to the body.
Stay away from those. Come on.
Robinson's landing a combination here. That's what he does when he's at his very best. 10 clicks of the talk. He gets hit, but he gives it right back. Round comes to an end here. Glad you've joined us ringside. Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas on another night at the fight. We're with you all year long, every step of the way, as is our crew. And the guys just don't get enough credit sitting back there in the production truck, but they make all this happen, Teddy.
Yeah, they do. Of course, Rick, Robbie, Mike, all you guys, Brian, Scott, Russ. We appreciate you doing all the difficult work while we get a chance to sit out here and enjoy the fun part. And by the way, you guys, after we just said that, you guys are picking up the tab tonight.
Sugar Ray Robinson's putting his punches together now. Tyson's clearly affected by that. Oh, he's hurt right there. He is hurt.
So in this kind of situation, it's kind of like a wounded animal. Yeah, you could go after him, but you better be careful because he'll strike out when you don't expect it.
Robinson's now showing us something that can have a great impact on this fight, Teddy, and that's his ability to counter.
Yeah, he's mixing it up a little bit. We know he can lead, we know he can get off first, but now this dimension, serving him well.
Nice combination, throwing more than one, both scored there. Well, he's trying to keep up a heck of a work rate here. Tyson's punching himself out at this point.
Yeah, and that's not the worst part of it. The worst part of it is going to be if his opponent notices.
Sugar Ray Robinson, so dangerous with that accuracy. A two-punch combination landing. Reaching the halfway mark of this round. A well-targeted hook from Sugar Ray Robinson that time. Now hugging on the inside. Scored well up top.
Back to the body.
Teddy, that name Sugar Ray Robinson obviously is written in cement in the annals of sports history, but the only reason he got it was because he was trying to get around an age restriction for an amateur tournament that he wanted to take part in, and he borrowed a friend's identification card. His friend's name, Ray Robinson.
You know what? A lot of fighters in that era, they were turning pro early, or their mothers, their fathers were against them being fighters. So quite often, you'd see somebody under a different name turning pro, and you found out about it later on.
Robinson's just punching air that time. His opponent was able to get out of the way. Final 10 seconds of round number 2. You see he's committed to that body work. Oh, that's good stuff. Firing right back with one of his own. Good work by Sugar Ray Robinson.
Relax, you're okay, you're okay. Keep your hands up. You can keep them up, all right? I mean, you know, he caught you.
All the eyes are on him to start this round. Tyson's legs look just a little shaky, but keep in mind, he barely survived that last round.
No, but keep one other thing in mind. I agree with you, Joe, but he's been here before. He's very experienced. If anyone knows how to get out of this, he does.
Back to the body. Keep moving.
Robinson's showing you that sublime skill right now with that two-punch combo. Wow, Teddy, he's got some great hand speed there. That combination was an example of it.
Yeah, it was. You know, not a lot of power, not a lot of...
That's a big right hand. Look at that. Of course, Mike Tyson has a history with being down, but not necessarily out. Will this be like the first knockdown against Buster Douglas or the final? Mike Tyson rises up after going down here today.
Looking good.
Good looking right hand after he got hit. And now he's targeting upstairs.
Tyson's gonna feel that. 2 good solid hooks to the body land against him.
Takes one to give one. He comes back with a right hand.
Coming to the halfway point of this 3rd round.
Keep moving. Keep moving.
And he returns on that exchange.
Jump on. Nice.
Ray Robinson blocks that punch.
Robinson to Tyson's been stunned.
Robinson's doing well here with that 2-punch combination.
Pace yourself.
Tyson's hit by a right hand.
You're doing fine. You're okay.
Oh, that's gotta hurt. And once again, he goes down. The question is, can he rise up again?
2, 3, 4, 5.
Good evening, everybody. Joe Tessitore. Well, they've been waiting for this moment, and now they get it. Round 1 underway.
If Ricky Hatton fights at his very best, what will we see?
Well, I think what you always expect to see with him. You know, you go to a Freddy Krueger movie, you're going to see violence. I mean, you're going to see things that are a little bit ugly. I think you're going to see all that with Hatton. You're going to see him get inside, make it a little ugly, and you're going to look for him to be really attacking, do damage.
Oh, that uppercut got him badly. Ricky Hatton's cheek is cut. You can see it's opening up now. Boy, that could be a factor later on.
Speed comes in different forms. In his case tonight early on, expect to see it offensively. This is a fighter that can get after you like a viper.
Yeah, he can, but he's going to need those feet to go along with it. You know, he's going to get those punches off, but he needs to get out of dodge afterwards.
Holtz well off the mark that time. Blocks the headshot.
Hatton's really in position to control things in this fight if he can do what he did just there, and that's land a good, solid jab.
Holtz combination punching is working well here.
Halfway through round number one. Holt's defense is paying off. And just like that, things turn around. A back and forth round. Both men have been rocked.
This is what boxing's about. This is what battle...
Did you see that? Big headshot puts him down. Well, not all knockdowns are created equal. I think the knockout victim here is actually pretty fine.
Yeah, that was a flash knockdown. You know, he went down, he got up right away. Now what he has to make sure he doesn't go past that flash point.
He clinches when he gets to the inside. Holt's way off the mark. That punch didn't have a chance. A hat and hook. Good job on the two-punch combo by Ricky Hatton. Holt's impressing the judges and himself with that right hand. Tremendous pace being set early on here between these two. Can't see this fight going the distance with this pace.
No, not unless something changes, like moving their heads a little bit.
Holt's movement helped out there. He avoided that punch. Final 10 seconds of round number one. And now he scores with that left to the body. And this round comes to an end. What started as mild swelling has now turned into this. Holt's eye is closed. He's a one-eyed fighter right now.
And that's the fault of his corner. They needed to get that end swell, that cold piece of metal on that eye a couple rounds ago. They did not. And now, as you said, they have a cyclops, a one-eye fighter.
That was a miss by Ricky Hatton. Hatton's work in training camp is now paying off. Do you see the accuracy and the effectiveness with that combination? That was not well targeted by Ricky Hatton. Not much action as he just ties up. Holt's trying to steady himself in this round after being knocked down in the previous round. Teddy, how much can really happen in those 60 seconds? How much of a benefit is it to a damaged fighter?
Well, a lot has to happen. First of all, physically, you have to revigorate the guy. You know, maybe massage the legs a little bit. Most importantly, get some ice on the back of his neck. You know, get that blood flow going a little bit. Make sure that you revive him a little bit. Get him back to feeling like he's ready to go out there.
Back and forth they go, each man getting the best of it. Hatton swinging and missing like he's at bat right there. That punch was nowhere near his opponent. Good 1-2 by Ricky Hatton. That's great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work by Ricky Hatton. Big, big shot he just scored with. Oh, and he goes down again. The question is, can he rise up and continue on? Holt's now getting back up off the canvas. Scoring with that right hand. More and more punishment is being doled out. Holt's face is absorbing, and it's not holding up well.
It looks like it's sunset right here on his evening.
A good block. Huge uppercut by Hatton. What a great job. He gave one right back in return. Nice work by Ricky Hatton. And we come to the end of round number 2. Holt's head has turned into one big target for his opponent. Teddy, he cannot get out of the way of this attack.
No, he acts like a guy who gets insulted.
Keep your hands up.
I don't know that there's any hope here as we start this new round. He's been knocked down numerous times already tonight, including the last round.
And I'm sure on that fateful night with Corrales and Castillo, when Corrales had already been on the floor 2 times, his mouthpiece was out, it looked like it was over. I'm sure nobody thought that it was only beginning. And it was. Corrales came back and scored a knockout.
Return to sender. He gives him back one of his own. Dismisses his opponent's headshot.
Really frustrating his opponent now. Ricky Hatton's so defensively sound, it doesn't make for an easy target.
No, it doesn't, and it makes for a very frustrating night for his opponent. I see his opponent now, if you notice, he's getting a little tentative. He's afraid to let the punches go because when he misses, he's worried he's going to leave an opening.
Very nice work from both men. They each got a shot in. He is not in good shape. There it is. Well, he's been there before, and now he's there again. He got floored.
You can't afford to keep going on that floor. You have to wonder when the referee's going to step in now and stop this.
Holt's back up on his feet. Let's see what he has now. He thinks of himself as a home run hitter, Teddy, but he's been striking out tonight.
And he looks like a pitcher who's lost complete sight of the catcher's mitt. I mean, he cannot throw a strike.
Halfway through this round.
Yeah, baby, good work, good work.
Well placed, well timed combo up top.
He got hit, but he sends it right back.
Keep it tight.
Right to the body.
Hey, keep your hands
Well,
up.
that was his intention, and that's what he's doing. Not engaging in the fight, but clinching. What an impact that left hand just made by Ricky Hatton. Nice block by Holtz.
Hatton's putting forth a great combination there.
Good combination punching out of him here.
Yeah, exactly. It's kind of like a musical, except right now, I don't think his opponent likes the tone of it.
Missed the body shot. Takes one, but gives one. Good work by Ricky Hatton.
That was nice. He just drew the punch from his opponent, and then a good counter by Ricky Hatton.
Yeah, like running through the rain without getting wet. Beautiful.
Got this one.
10 seconds to go in this third round. Didn't get it done going to the body there.
It's all right. Just keep moving.
And that's the end of round
All right.
3.
All right. You are dominating this fight. Keep it up. Just keep doing what you're doing.
3 rounds completed here as we take a look at Teddy's scorecard for the first time. Hatton's putting forth that hard work he did in training camp there, landing a crisp combination. Holt's giving his opponent headaches here now. He's throwing punches, but he's able to block them away.
More punches, baby. Punches and bunches. Let's see it. Let the fist go.
Good
Let's
clean
go.
shot, returning fire. Well done by Ricky Hatton. Ricky Hatton blocks that punch.
Don't walk in.
Parries that punch away. Holt's doing exactly what you would expect him to do after being knocked down earlier. Now he's clinching.
Yeah, he's doing a nice imitation of an octopus. And you know what? If I was in his shoes, I'd be doing the same thing.
Basic boxing, and it works so well. Put your punches together, a good combo by Ricky Hatton. Holtz making for a tough target there. He gets away from that punch. Holtz not looking so solid on his feet, and he's clinching. That's a smart veteran move. Give yourself a break.
Yeah, to be a top fighter, to be a champion someday, you have to sometimes put your pride over on the side. He's doing that right now. It's not about pride right now. It's about being smart and surviving.
That right hand over the top lands flush. Holtz proving to be elusive. Holtz's cut is clearly in the area of his mouth. You can see blood coming from his mouth. Hatton's combination punching here is showing you what good boxing is all about. 3 punches thrown, 3 punches landed. Holtz's blocking ability is doing well for him there.
That's what I want to see.
Unable to score with the hook. Staying away from those headshots with his defense up top. 4th round now with his last 10 seconds.
Watch the hook. Watch the hook. Come on.
And that's the end of round 4. You know, Teddy, I'm looking at that cut as he's in the corner now, and it doesn't look good at all. Do you think he thinks he has to go out there and try to end this fight?
Not only does he think it, I think he's right. I think that he probably has very little time left before the referee or the doctor's going to stop this. And he needs to be thinking that way if he's not.
And what a clever combination by Ricky Hatton. Ricky Hatton's hand speed right now, the difference with what we just saw, able to land that combination. Oh, a big shot comes home for him. Oh, that's a big shot. Holtz hurt. He's down and hurt. Can he beat the count?
Right now, he's thinking about another line of employment.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
So now the question becomes, after that knockdown, and he has gotten up, how does he survive?
So one of the ways he survives is if he's been taught. Have good habits, have good fundamentals been put there. You're going to find out right now, he needs them right now.
Beat him to the punch.
Very educated jab there by Ricky Hatton. Oh, and there he lands the right hand well. Big shot there. Knocked down again. Unreal.
Now you gotta wonder what the corner's thinking. Are they gonna stop this?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
And it's over. This fight is over. Holtz not going to hear from those judges. He's a knockout victim. As we saw, he was up on your scorecard throughout the evening. Ricky Hatton's now a winner by knockout.
Listen, you want...
Hi, everybody. So glad.
I want to see some head movement.
Everybody
Everybody's been waiting for these two to meet up. Now they do, as round one is underway. Good block. Pacquiao's jab can do so much there. He used it well that time. Hatton's at his best when the combinations are landing. He scored well there with that combo. Committing now to the left hand. Good straight shot. Protecting his head well with his guard. Matchup in front of us tonight, Teddy. A power puncher against a guy who's very well conditioned. Now, early on in the fight, what do you look for out of the power puncher?
To take his power, you know, it's not just power, it's where you distribute that power. If I'm in the corner of the power guy, I want to distribute it downstairs to the body. No better way to sap somebody's endurance, mentally and physically, than going downstairs.
Scores up top with a left. Able to land another power shot early on here, Teddy. Does he have to worry about trying to keep up this pace?
No, I don't think so. If he keeps at this pace, he's not going to be around to worry.
Give credit to Ricky Hatton. Defensively flawed, he paid the price, but now he's trying to get himself back into this fight. Off to the side, a little swing and a miss going upstairs. Oh! Oh, he doesn't look good. He just went down, and not the way he wanted it to go.
No, he's standing on the outside, Joe. He shouldn't be standing there. The old-timers would say, take a walk around the block.
1, 2.
So Hatton gets up to beat the count. He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by Manny Pacquiao. Pacquiao's able to land a good, solid left hand.
Bang the body.
Went to the body there, but unable to connect. Lands flush with the combination upstairs. The way these two are going at it early on, they're going to break the punch stat computer.
Well, they're trying to break more than that. They're trying to break each other's will.
Comes right back at him with a left hand. Very accurate two-punch combo by Ricky Hatton. And that's the end of round one.
Okay?
His eye is completely shut. He really is at risk of being a TKO loser here. I suppose if he can defend himself properly, the fight will go on.
Yeah, well, that's going to be up to the discretion, the judgment of the referee. I mean, this is what the referee is paid for. His judgment in this kind of situation.
Now he's putting his punches together. The combination upstairs. That's a solid right hand by Ricky Hatton.
Back to the body.
There have been very few athletes who have ever captured their country's attention quite the way Manny Pacquiao has captured his native land, the people of the Philippines. This is a place that has gone through some tough times, but now they get to have such pride knowing that Manny Pacquiao is one of theirs.
That's the great thing about boxing. You can identify with an individual. It's not a wholesome team. And you can attach yourself to that individual. And when you have a country that has problems as far as poverty, people that are good people that are trying to make it, they latch on to a hero. They latch on to a conqueror like Manny. If Manny can do it, we can do it. History has shown that for years, that boxing will sometimes just drag people along, pull people along.
of it to the body, but came up empty. Hatton's showing you what it takes to be the best in this business. Good, crisp combos. Right to the belt line. Big left hand. He is staggered and stumbling.
Off the ropes!
Doubles up the jab. That worked out really well. Throwing off the right hand after getting tagged like that. Just 10 seconds to go in this round. Hatton's the kind of boxer that wants to do just that. Find the target, get the combination working, land both punches. And that's the end of round 2. Listen, he's a veteran guy. He knows the truth of the situation. That's a really bad cut. The kind of cut that can end the fight.
Yeah, he has a gamble right now. You know, just got last call in the casino. They just said, you know, you got 3 more rolls of the dice. He's got to roll him. He's got to blow on him. He's got to do everything.
Parries that punch intended for the head. I like what I see out of Manny Pacquiao right now. This is it right here. This is the way he should be defensively. You see the Pac-Man. He's got that nice, tight defense. He's not letting anybody get inside there. Excellent 1-2 by Ricky Hatton. That is a strong uppercut there. What was that old phrase Marvin Hagler said, that when you wake up in silk pajamas, you don't want to go out there and do road work, you're not as hungry? Manny Pacquiao has maintained his hunger even with all his success.
Yeah, and I think he's connected with his success. And part of that is he's so admired. You know, he's an icon in his country of the Philippines, and he connects with that. He doesn't want to let the people down. I think he takes that as a privilege and a responsibility, and that keeps him hungry, or if not hungry, it keeps him on his toes.
He digs in, trying to bang. Oh, what a left hand. He brings an uppercut that really does damage there. Hatton's right hand did a nice job that time. That worked well for him. Pacquiao's quickly approaching the point of no return right now, Teddy. You know, it wouldn't be far-fetched to see his corner step up on the apron and stop this fight.
Well, not only far-fetched, I mean, I think it's starting to get to that point where it's their responsibility to be thinking about that.
Keep moving, keep moving.
Nice strike after catching one by Manny Pacquiao. Not able to land the headshot. A little give and take, and here comes the left hand. Able to cover up along the belt line, blocks that one. Oh, that's good stuff. Firing right back with one of his own. Good work by Ricky Hatton. Putting forth a little boom, boom, boom. A 3-punch combination scoring. He had his eyes set on the uppercut, but was unable to land it. Covers up nicely, gets rid of his opponent's body shot. And that does it for this round.
Deep breath. Relax. Relax. Are you all right?
A very close fight as we begin round number 4 here. Look at Teddy's scorecard. The Hitman's been in this every step of the way. Teddy, even fight so far. How do you see it playing out?
I see it playing out as a battle of attrition because it is even. Each guy working hard every round, contested every round. Whoever's in better shape, he's going to have his hand raised.
Hatton's almost as if he's scared to throw punches right now, that he's just thinking strictly about defense. after being tagged earlier in this fight.
Well, he needs some help in his corner. That's where a good corner comes in right now. They have to straighten his mind out right now. They have to give him another way of attack. They have to give him a plan B.
He took a shot, but he came back with a right hand of his own. Right back to the belt line.
Pace yourself.
Hatton's right hand working well that time. He scored well. Now that is sharp, accurate punching, the three-punch combo by Ricky Hatton. That's great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work by Manny Pacquiao.
90 seconds to go in round number 4. A lot of people gave Hatton kudos for his sensational knockout against one of this era's greats, Jose Luis Castillo, and he took out the Mexican fighter with a Mexican-style body attack.
Yeah, he gave him a little dose of his own medicine, but that was a Mexican fighter in Jose Luis Castillo who wasn't quite what he used to be. It was a guy that was a little bit long in the tooth.
Ricky the Hitman Hatton with a big right hand. Good job. It was sudden, it was fast, it was direct by Manny Pacquiao.
There's the combo to the body.
Manny Pacquiao blocks that punch.
Nice work.
Oh, he just misses with that headshot. That is boxing 101. A nice, crisp combination by Ricky Hatton. Left to the body. 10 seconds to go in the fourth. You can see he's trying to score up top, but off the mark there. What power from that left hand of Pacquiao. Round number 5 has arrived.
It's much too early for him to be hearing this kind of analysis, but it's true. Pacquiao's punches right now are slowing down. He's tired.
Yeah, and I'm wondering if he's mentally tired, he's discouraged, or physically he didn't put the work in.
He's all over the place. I mean, he's missing punches. Yeah, he's throwing punches, but he's missing just about everything he throws.
Well, we look up top, you know, we look at the punches going array. They're going left, they're going right, they're going all over the place. But look downstairs. His feet are not set. He's falling all over the place. And guess what? The punches follow where his feet are.
Targeting that straight left hand.
Don't let him get to you, kid.
Now he ties up there. What a great job. He gave one right back in return. Nice work by Ricky Hatton. Halfway into round number 5 here. Trying to erode away that body with the combination punching.
Close the distance.
Well, supposed to be fighting, but instead he's hugging.
Keep working the body.
Manny Pacquiao's big shot comes crashing home. What a turn of events. after being knocked down earlier.
And that's where scoring a knockdown hurts you sometimes, because now in and get it again. Well, he walked in, he did get it. He got it.
1, 2, 3.
So he is able to get up to his feet after that knockdown. But Teddy, it's what's ahead that's the problem.
Yeah, we're getting a peek right now into his heart, into his soul.
Needs to improve that accuracy, missed with the headshot. Unable to steady himself right now after being stunned. Oh, and he's got something for him himself, and it's a left hand. Coming to the end of round number 5, last 10 seconds.
All right, come on, let's finish this.
Pacquiao's corner now with a big task at hand. They've got to make sure that their fighter has his senses back after being knocked down. Ricky Hatton. Oh, and there you go. And he crashes to the canvas once again. He's got number 4. What about this time? That's it. The fight is over. Manny Pacquiao's a knockout victim. He couldn't beat the count. Ricky Hatton's fitting end to a very strong night for him.
There is a business component to this.
Good evening, everybody. Glad you've made the decision to be with us. Alongside Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. We're glad to be bringing you action and welcoming you to Boardwalk Hall.
All right, let's go.
When you get a fight like this that everybody's been talking about, it's always so interesting to see these opening moments here in round number 1. There's the old 1-2. We know what Pacquiao can do with that big left hand of his, but his opponent can also bring the thunder.
Yeah, sooner or later you're going to get tested in those areas, in the area of chin. Manny knows he has a good chin, but the key here is not to show it, not to expose it too much.
Hatton's landing a combination here. That's what he does when he's at his very best.
Forward. Forward.
A headshot blocked. Scored well with that straight left. A crushing 2-punch combo by Ricky Hatton. Pacquiao's defense is now serving him well. Nice job blocking that punch. A stinging uppercut by Manny Pacquiao. Ricky Hatton's coming up with the answers, avoiding that punch. A well-timed right hand by Ricky Hatton. 90 seconds to go here in this round. Good job protecting himself. Pacquiao's cut does not look good at all. I get the sense that the referee could stop this fight at any moment.
Joe, the key is where it is. The doctor will take that into mind. Is it in a place where if it gets worse, it could imperil his health? It could imperil his vision down the road.
What kind of mindset and style does Manny Pacquiao not want to see opposite him?
Well, I think maybe a guy that could take advantage of his aggression. A guy who's calm enough and skilled enough, maybe to catch him coming in a little bit, slow him down a little bit, and a guy who could visit his basement, maybe put a little water downstairs, take some of the air out of those wheels.
And he just holds on there. Right hand downstairs. Can you believe this? The ref is actually taking a look at stopping this fight. Pacquiao's in trouble.
When you take as many chances as Pacquiao takes, Sooner or later, your number's gonna come up. Is his number up?
Oh, he took some damage, but he gave some back with the right hand. Final 10 seconds. Good way to protect the midsection. End of round one. He can't see out of that eye, Teddy. It is swollen shut, and now the ref is taking a look.
And he should be taking a look, and I think he's gonna bring the doctor up pretty soon to look at it himself.
Ricky Hatton's doing exactly what you should to be a strong defensive fighter. You got to block those punches away. Off the target by Manny Pacquiao. Manny Pacquiao's nose is cut, and you can see that it's worsening as this round goes on. Ricky Hatton's hurt by a big shot.
Hey, keep fighting. Just let's go.
What a big shot. Ricky Hatton unable to stay up on his feet after absorbing that power punch. Ricky Hatton on the other side of it now. Hatton used to doing the damage. Now he has to be the one to deal with it, and he rises up. Oh, good exchange there.
Move in, move in.
Pacquiao's knowledge of the game is showing through. 3 ways to defend. One of them is to block. He did it there well. That is a big right hand after eating one himself. Thought he had his target, but way off to the side with the uppercut. Halfway through round number 2. Flush right hand to the body.
Close the gap. Doing great.
In March 2010, I think we got confirmation just as to how much of a superstar Manny Pacquiao is. The new Cowboy Stadium fighting Josh Clottey, a guy who has no draw, no appeal to the mainstream fan. And over 100,000 come out to see Manny Pacquiao fight.
And Clottey didn't help himself in that area with that dimension because after that performance, you know, he still has no crowd and no appeal to the people. But Manny was the story. Manny was the star. And it goes to show you that you can do like they did in the 30s and the 40s where they sold out arenas and ballparks if you promote the sport and identify with the participant the right way.
And with Pacquiao, that's easy to do, as we saw that night in Texas.
We count down the final moments of this round. Pacquiao's getting himself into the mix now, landing that left hand. Solid right by Ricky Hatton. And that's the end of round 2.
You need to
Well,
move
we've
your
seen
head
this
side
before,
to
a
side.
fighter with a bad cut, and sometimes a fighter that now has a much greater sense of urgency.
Yeah, right now, if he was gambling, if he was in a casino, he's rolling the dice. He's hoping to come up with 7.
Hatton's got to prove a few things here. Number 1, he's got to prove to his opponent that he's on good ground after being knocked down in the last round. But he's also got to prove it to the referee, too.
Yeah, he does. And his corner. Because his corner, I just noticed, they put that towel over their shoulder. So they know the condition their fighter's in. They know their responsibility, and they're ready to act on it.
Now he goes to the gut with a right hand.
Back to the body.
Do that again. Left and right.
Ricky Hatton's
left and
doing
right.
what every trainer wants to see their fighter do. Land punches in bunches. The combination lands. And he's holding. Hatton's done a good job there, offensively scoring with that left hand.
Unload. Unload. More punches.
one, but gets one.
Ricky Hatton stunned right there. He really got tagged right there. He should get on that bike and start running around the ring.
Trying to go downstairs, but off target.
It's okay, let's go.
Hatton comes from a family of soccer players. In fact, his grandfather and his father were part of the Manchester City team, and Ricky himself was put down that path originally, Teddy, but things didn't pan out, and he stumbled across and was inspired by the sport of boxing, stumbled across a boxing gym, and for the better. Good decision.
Yes, it is. And, you know, that's one of the things that the old-time trainers used to tell me. With boxing, there's a weight class, there's a place for everybody. Size has nothing to do with it. You can be a world champ.
Keep working the body.
Able to get away from that headshot with the block.
Pace yourself. Nice work, nice work. Work the body.
Good
kid.
combination to the body.
Shot.
Last 10 seconds of round number 3. That's an impactful right hand by Ricky Hatton.
All right, breathe. Good. Deep breath. Deep breath. Get some water in. You're good. You all right? You okay, right? Breathe for me. Now listen. You threw a wide punch and he caught you. You'll tighten up your punches, all right?
Keep circling, don't stand in front of him.
Start of
There's
round
no need
number
to fight
4, a
his
chance to
style.
look at Teddy's scorecard.
You're not
The Hitman's been unable to pull away from his opponent so far. It's an even fight.
Yeah, it is. And I think you just said it right. Unable to pull away. Whoever's going to pull away, if that's going to happen in this fight, is going to come from the outside. Whoever starts to commit to that jab.
It's tough to assess, but Hatton's cut may look worse than it actually is. I mean, all the blood is spraying everywhere.
Yeah, and I think that's exactly right. And you just wonder, and I know this isn't supposed to play in, but you wonder if the judges in close rounds, if they get influenced by that look.
Well, you could see what he wanted to do there, but unable to land that body shot. Good defense upstairs to stay away from that offensive assault. He's committed to the combination punching now, and it's working out well up top. Pacquiao's left working well that time. Able to block that away. It was targeted for his head.
Nice!
Halfway through round number 4.
You're not focusing.
Good work with the uppercuts. Nice job there. Nice block by Ricky Hatton.
That's it.
Manny Pacquiao is able to avoid that punch. Final 60 seconds. Wow! How about that? He goes from being the victim to handing out the punishment.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Pacquiao's trainer is thrilled with this. He gets up off the canvas. Now he wants to see how he'll react. His opponent wanted the body. He wouldn't give it to him. You see him holding on. He just missed that shot up top. Well, this can become a bore, and he's making a decision to do it as he ties up again. That's the clean shot with the left hand that he was looking for by Manny Pacquiao.
Focus.
He has his target. He lands the straight right. And round 4 comes to an end.
Get careful, okay?
You know, Teddy, I'm looking at that cut as he's in the corner now. It doesn't look good at all. Do you think he thinks he has to go out there and try to end this fight?
Not only does he think it, I think he's right. I think that he probably has very little time left before the referee or the doctor's going to stop this. And he needs to be thinking that way if he's not.
Tried to land that upstairs and was off the mark. In a strange way, now it could create an offensive opportunity. Manny Pacquiao's opponent is drawn to that cut he opened up, but it now could force him to be reckless coming in.
You're exactly right, Joe. You know, if you're the one cut, you have a job to do. You have a responsibility.
Solid. Manny Pacquiao finds himself on the receiving end of a knockdown blow again. Pacquiao's going to have to pull himself together here. Now, he beat the count, but still a lot of work to do.
Yeah, a lot of work because he doesn't have the benefit of his legs. Can't move around there wobbly right now. So what he's got to do is grab on a little bit and walk. Walk to the rope, kill some time, make the referee come in between you and break you.
And now we got a fight. He fires back a right hand of his own. Good defense just covering up down low. Good scoring shot. It was a straight right. Oh, and he returns fire with a left hand. Ricky Hatton's putting his punches together now. That's a nice combination.
You got this one.
Takes one, gives one. The right hand scores well.
That's where you...
You can see some blood coming from the nose of Manny Pac. Big shot. Wow, he goes down again.
He's going to support the elevator fight. Up and down all night.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
And it's over. Look at this. Ricky Hatton's gunned down yet another opponent. A knockout victory. Ricky Hatton's your winner by knockout. Now, I think he was headed towards a decision win anyways, but what a good... evening, everybody. 15 rounds scheduled here in this much-anticipated fight, and we are underway with round number 1. Blocks away that headshot. Ricky Hatton's hurt by that. He got rocked. He just got rocked, and he's still taking punches.
The only way right now is to grab on a little bit, stop this flow.
Hopkins' right hand scores well that time. When we get matchups like this, guys that just won't quit, they'll be there every step of the way like Gaddy Ward. Sometimes there comes a point where one fighter thinks he's got himself an advantage. He's done something great, but then the other fighter doesn't go away. How does that play out in the minds of each fighter?
Usually it doesn't affect the kind of guys you just mentioned, Gaddy and Ward. They're made how to cement these guys. They're already set in their ways. They know what they have to do. They're not going to get thrown off just because somebody's still there.
Keep working the body.
He tried to nab him up top, but was unable to connect. Hopkins is getting back to basics. A good, solid jab. Targeting that belt line with the right hand.
Uppercut! Uppercut!
Halfway through this round here, Hopkins is able to land a nice, clean left hand. Good snapping jab.
That's what you need to get inside. Hey, Joe, if you're going to rob a bank, you need a smoke screen so the guards don't see you coming. You want to get inside? Use a jab.
Very nice defensive guard there. Unable to land clean by Ricky Hatton. Fires right back at him.
Come on, kid, focus.
See, he's got his guard up really well that time, and it protects his head. Hopkins' right hand scores well. And right from the start, he's throwing the power punches and landing them.
I think he has a date and he wants to get to it.
10 seconds remaining in this round. And we come to the end of round number 1. Let me paint this picture for you. You got to figure out a strategy, and your fighter's down to one eye.
Well, I hope that he read some history books or he watched the movie named 300. You saw that movie,
Oh,
didn't
yeah.
you? Great movie about the Spartans where they were outnumbered and they had to get the terrain right to fight the fight. They had to get into the mountains where the greater forces, the great army, could not be the great army. They could not get in there and battle where they could take advantage of their superior forces. That's what he's got to do. He's got to move the fight into a portion of the ring where he will not be vulnerable on that side.
He is damaged badly there. He may hit the floor. Teddy, explain this to me. Hey, this fighter was just staggered and stunned. Now all of a sudden he's defending beautifully.
Yeah, because he's on instinct now. Before he was thinking, he was overthinking. That happens out in life in a lot of places. And now he's not. Now just naturally.
And bang, and away he goes. I don't think Hopkins would even admit that his opponent completely has outclassed him right there. He just scored the knockdown. Goes down for the first time tonight, but you can see he's ready to make up for it here.
Yeah, just a little bit of water in the basement, not a full flood. But if he doesn't want those pipes to burst, he better figure out quick why he got dropped.
Good work with the combinations there. Bernard Hopkins is now really on target.
Get your hands up.
Bernard Hopkins is impressing the judges and himself with that right hand. What was that they said in the Raging Bull? I never went down. Ricky Hatton didn't go down. He's standing up to this. Ricky Hatton's so dangerous with that accuracy, a two-punch combination landing. He's committing to the work downstairs. He puts forth the right hand.
Side to side.
Both guys have a lot to be proud of with their performances in this round so far, and they still want to give more. What an encore in this final minute.
If you were a kid, you would feel that you're on one of those rides at Space Mountain. I mean, it's just extraordinary.
Unable to make an impact there by Ricky Hatton. There's the headshot, but he parries it away. And all of a sudden, the tables turn. And yet another big shot comes in. Wow, is this good stuff? What good stuff. He just scored the knockdown after being knocked down earlier.
Joe, that's incredible. And the knockdown earlier actually set up this knockdown because his opponent, he got a little reckless, a little careless.
Good flush shot upstairs. Last 10 seconds.
Yeah,
Another flush shot up top. Right hand over the top, very accurate with it. And we come to the end of round number 2.
Counters, okay?
Listen, he's
Slip
a
this
veteran
punch,
guy.
then
He
throw it
knows the
straight
truth of
right
the
down the middle.
situation. That's a really
You
bad
gotta give him
cut.
double
The
jab.
kind of cut that can end a
You're not
fight.
giving
Yeah, he
me
has
the
a
double
gamble
jab.
right now. You know, just got last call in the casino. They just said, you know, you got 3 more rolls of the dice. He's got to roll him. He's got to blow on him. He's got to do everything.
Relax, relax. You're okay. You're okay. Keep your hands up.
Start of a new round, and I give credit to his corner. Hatton's cornermen did a really good job after a round in which their fighter was knocked down of just being calm and cool.
The way they're supposed to be. You know, we always talk about the fighter having to be calm and the experience that a fighter has. Well, that corner has plenty of experience. They just showed it.
Keeps his hands up defensively, protecting the head. Bernard Hopkins really has a way of almost going into a shell. Plus, he gives his opponent such angles. He is a very tough defensive fighter to conquer. Well off the mark by Ricky Hatton. Hopkins is scoring with that right hand. Targeting that 1-2. And just grabbing onto his opponent.
Keep working the body.
Gets rid of that body shot. Hopkins is in a good rhythm defensively here. Teddy, what is that, a credit to his ability to anticipate?
You know, also, it's the teaching. Let's give the trainers credit. Of course, let's give his background of the amateurs credit, but he learned how to get away from punches. This is technique that was taught to him.
Hopkins is taking a lot of punishment, maybe too much punishment for an experienced referee like the one we have in there today to just keep on watching.
Now, you would expect him to be ready to do his job. Sometimes his job is to keep them fighting, you know, to make sure they break. Sometimes it's to stop the fight. I think it's that time now.
Look at that combination by Ricky Hatton. Teddy, I'm not sure there is a more passionate and loyal group of fans in all of boxing than the Ricky Hatton fans from Manchester City. I mean, they've even created their own theme song, the Ricky Hatton Wonderland, like Winter Wonderland.
Well, when you go to a Ricky Hatton fight, when you go to a fight in Europe, in this case.
Solid. Teddy, he goes down, and he was on the outside where he doesn't like to be.
Where he shouldn't be, and he paid a price.
Beating the count is Ricky Hatton back up on his feet. Good clean shot, returning fire. Well done by Ricky Hatton. Right hand over the top, very accurate with it. And the bell rings, signifying the end of the round.
Don't worry now, right?
And let's show you Teddy's scorecard for the first 3 rounds. Hopkins is in a real tough spot now. There's no doubt about it that the eye has worsened. That cut is really looking ugly right here. What does he have to think about right now? Is it time to just take the realization that, hey, this fight could end at any moment?
Yeah, well, there's 2 things to that. First of all, the cutman's done his job. He's put the coagulants in there. Now he has to give them time to work. He's got to be elusive. He can't get hit on it for a little while. But also, he has to find a way for offense to stem the tide, to keep the opponent from just walking right in.
Well timed by Ricky Hatton. He took a step back, landed the counterpunch.
Exactly what he wanted to do.
Ricky Hatton's out to show everybody that he's fine. But we saw what happened in the last round. He was knocked down in that last round. Does he have to prove something to himself as well as proving something to everybody in this arena?
Well, that's the right question, Joe. He's got to revisit his memory banks a little bit and know that he's already proven it to himself. He's been in this position before, so he has to regain that confidence and understand that he can deal with this. He's done it before.
Bernard Hopkins is left, landing well. Solid uppercut.
It's all right. Just keep moving.
And coming upon the halfway mark of this 3-minute round. That's a forceful 2-punch combo by Ricky Hatton. And now just wasting everybody's time holding on. Pulls the trigger right away with the left hand after getting tagged himself. Scored well up top. He missed with that headshot.
Body shot.
Hopkins is left now getting into the mix.
Relax, relax. Stay on the inside. Come on, cover up.
Gets rid of that. It was intended for his head. Ricky Hatton showing you that sublime skill right now with that 2-punch combo.
Hey, you gotta see that coming. Now let's go. Pace yourself.
A good block by Ricky Hatton.
There you go.
And that's the end of round 4. Well, we've seen this before. A fighter with a bad cut, and sometimes a fighter that now has a much greater sense of urgency.
Yeah, right now, if he was gambling, if he was in a casino, he's rolling the dice. He's hoping to come up with 7.
And you can see he wanted to do that as he holds on there. He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by Ricky Hatton. Bernard Hopkins' plan may be to have more urgency at this point because that cut of his just has blood streaming all over him.
Well, there's 3 sides that can be affected. He can be affected himself by seeing his own blood. His opponent can get affected, get a little over-anxious. And the judges, they could be affected a little bit by seeing that.
That uppercut tap. Look at that. Can you believe that? What a huge punch. You couldn't have seen that one coming.
And those are the ones you usually don't prepare for. You prepare for the ones that are more sophisticated, the ones that are a little tighter in the gym. You don't have training for these.
6, 7, 8, get up! 10.
It's over. The fight is over. Ricky Hatton's unable to continue. This fight is over. Knockout. He's probably going to mark that down as one of the highlights of his career. From out of nowhere, one single knockout punch.
Well, it's one of those.
Good evening, I'm Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and we Round number 1 is now underway. All the talk is done. It is simply time to fight. Good return fire that time. Hatton's cut is on the cheek, and you can see that it's bothering him a bit right now. That's something we'll keep our eye on. Teddy, I assume many times in your career, you were instructing a fighter that was going to face a fighter who just had the longer reach, flat out Hatton. What did you tell him? What did you try to cement in his head leading up to that fight?
You know, sometimes you get caught up when you're fighting a fighter with those great, outstanding physical attributes like tallness and height, reach advantage. You start to think that only one way is the way to go. You got to force yourself to work your way in. I remind myself and I remind my fighter that you can step out and make the taller man give up his height. Walk him into traps.
It's okay. Pay him back.
Hopkins is right hand. That was a left hand that came raining in. Oh, that's gotta hurt. And he goes down for the first time tonight. Can Ricky Hatton find a way? He went down and now beating the count and looking to continue and survive.
Well, I think a lot of us wanted to find out what would happen when this moment came, if it did come. Right now, Hatton wants to find out too.
Nice block that time. It was intended to the head.
Close the jam.
And now he's acting like a fighter, coming back with the right hand after getting scored upon.
Would you rather have a fighter who's feared or a fighter who's fearless?
I feel like I'm talking to Sonny from the Bronx Tale, but I think that I would rather have a guy that has fear, because he's going to be smart all the time. He's going to be a guy that's going to be aware of things that you need to be aware of. If he's so-called fearless, he's going to walk into all kinds of things that are not going to allow him to be a fighter.
Hatton able to block a punch. Not hitting his mark there going upstairs. Phenomenal pace being set here. They are burning it up early on.
Let's find out who's in better shape. We're going to see.
Ricky Hatton scores with that jab. Lands that hook to the midsection. Last 10 seconds of this first round. Good shot to the head with that right hand.
Right, relax, relax. Relax. You gotta relax. You gotta move it.
Hatton's corner tried to steady him and give him some sound advice with the 60 seconds they had to work with him. But keep in mind, he was knocked down in that last round.
Well, the most important thing is his experience. Has this happened to him before? Can he justify it in his mind that he's overcome it before? Also, his corner, did they revive him? Did they do their job during that minute rest?
Good smooth work by Ricky Hatton. That's classic counterpunching.
Yeah, what he did was he pulled that right shoulder back. You know, he just pulled it back, gave him the left shoulder, and then gave him the right hand.
Commits to the straight right. Right hand over the top, very accurate with it. Bernard Hopkins' punch is far off the target. Bernard Hopkins is going to think about the next time he throws a punch, because he just got hit by a good solid counter. Hatton's out there for another round after being knocked down in the last round. We know what happens in the 60 seconds with a fighter who was damaged, but what about those 60 seconds in the opposing corner, Teddy?
You know, Joe, that's a great question. And I remember my mentor, Customato, when we were training fighters, he used to always say, look, you know you're a banger, and this guy happens to be a banger. Well, if you hit a guy clean, you know you hurt him. But he's not going to show you. He's going to act like a pro. He's going to con you. He's going to act like that didn't hurt him. But you have to remember, hey, it hurt him. So go after him like he showed it, even if he's not showing it.
Keep working the body.
Off to the side, a little swing and a miss going upstairs. after catching one by Ricky Hatton. Not able to land the headshot. Hopkins' right hand working well that time. He scored well. Ricky Hatton's offense has nearly left the building, but that has a lot to do with the fact that he was hurt earlier. He got tagged.
Now he's got to find a way to be defensive, to make sure he survives, clears those cobwebs out a little bit, but he's got to reconnect the offense before it's too late.
10 seconds to go in this round. Hopkins' jab lands well. And that's the end of round 2. Teddy, let's discuss what's going on right here. His eye is completely swollen shut. What is the concern with the referee in the ringside physician?
Well, right now they're worried about the welfare. You know, not just about tonight, but the future of this fight and what damage he will take now because he can't see correctly. It's their job to protect the fighter.
He returns the favor with a right hand of his own. Hatton's doing well here with that two-punch combination.
Punch! Punch!
Oh, you see him with the left of the head there? Hatton's defense, is it ever good? Look at how easy he's able to block those punches. Well done, three-punch series of punches there by Ricky Hatton. Many fans have complained that when he's at his ugliest, when he's just not looking good on a given night, it becomes a lot of punch and clutch.
Yeah, it does. Absolutely right. It becomes ugly, but he's learned how to win ugly.
Reaching the halfway mark of this round.
Get after him! Hook! Hook! Move in! Move in!
Scores with the uppercut. Very nice work to the head. The right hand landed. Look at this. Another power punch able to land. We're early on in this fight. He's going for it.
Yeah, you wonder if he's got a call waiting outside.
That's good work by Bernard Hopkins. The combination punching is something that he stressed to us in the pre-fight buildup. Bernard Hopkins, his defense did a good job there, able to avoid that punch.
Don't let him get to you, kid.
And now just wasting away some time with that clinch. Well targeted 1-2 by Ricky Hatton. Tried the hook, didn't get it. And the round comes to an end.
What are you waiting? You want this fight?
This is a classic example we're seeing here as we start round number 4 of just the busier guy. Big shot, the right king. Did you see that? He just fought the other guy's fight, and now it's not his fight at all. He is down.
No, he should have been on the inside. He pulled out into a world of trouble, a world of punches.
So he goes down, but able to get up to his feet. Teddy, what should he be thinking about now?
Well, right now, just surviving, but if he survives, then he better figure out why he was put on the floor.
Scores big with the hook to the head.
Uppercut!
Hatton's landed a good, solid combination. Oh, he just missed it. Ricky Hatton's been hurt. Well, that's the classic wet noodle foundation right there. He's on wobbly legs.
Yeah, and it's not al dente. It's really, really wet noodles.
Good job by Ricky Hatton to be steady on his feet and to get through this tough time. Hatton's gotten through that rough ride right there. I think he's going to be fine. Halfway through this round. A nice block by Ricky Hatton. You can see he's trying to score up top, but off the mark there. Ricky has maintained a very close relationship with both his family and his community and the city. Did not move off to pursue his boxing career. He still lives and trains right here in Manchester.
Well, I think that's where, or part of where he gets his strength, is that he's connected to his environment, connected to his community, and he grabs strength from that. He makes sure that he doesn't let these people down. He brings them with him when he goes in the ring.
Blocking that punch. Very good defense by Ricky Hatton. Needs to improve that accuracy. Missed with the headshot. Able to dismiss that body shot. Comes right back with a shot of his own. Double jab there by Ricky Hatton. They trade shots. He comes back with a right hand. And round 4 comes to an end. You know, Teddy, I'm looking at that cut as he's in the corner now, and it doesn't look good at all. Do you think he thinks he has to go out there and try to end this fight?
Not only does he think it, I think he's right. I think that he probably has very little time left before the referee or the doctor's going to stop this. And he needs to be thinking that way if he's not.
Not one, but two. Good work with the jab up top. Hopkins' right hand scores well that time. Ricky Hatton showing you a little defensive skill there. Able to move away from that punch. Oh, that's a big shot with the left hand. Teddy, I think he's going to... Big shot he just scored with. Up off the deck and now in control. He scores a knockdown of his own.
And he turns it around because when his opponent scored the knockdown, he got a little careless, a little lazy.
So he goes down for the first time, but you can just get a sense that he's going to be okay. It doesn't look like he's that damaged.
No, exactly, Joe. That was just a brush fire. But he doesn't want it to become a forest fire. So he's got to think in his head, why did I get caught?
He just missed that shot up top. Bernard Hopkins has got a real problem on his hands now, Teddy. I think the cut is actually worsening around his eye. He has to do a better job of watching out for that. He has to protect that eye.
Yeah, and what he has to do now is give his corner man, his cut man, a chance for his work.
Right hand grab. There it is! Bernard Hopkins, the victim to a solid power shot. Hopkins goes down.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Hard to prepare for a situation like this, but many do. He's been down, now he's got to survive.
So that's where you're wrong. It's not hard to prepare. It's a must to prepare. If you're a trainer, that's what you do in the gym. You teach a guy, if you're in this situation, this is what you do. You grab on, you move your head, you survive.
Bernard Hopkins has got to be really careful here. That eye is an absolute mess. Oh, a big shot comes home for him. That was a big shot that scored him, and it's a big shot that may end him right here.
That looked like the great pitcher, Great Maddox, his sinker ball. Boy, it went down quick.
The ref is stopping this fight. Ricky Hatton's opponent is floored. A knockout victory. Boy, was that impressive. Ricky Hatton's able to come up with a knockout victory, and he does it that early in the fight.
And does it with one shot that he never saw.
I'm tired. It has been real and it has been fun. I am out. Deuces. Tired. Death deal.
Oh, that's it. He's out.
It is all over.
Triple love tap.
Beautiful knockout strike here for the victory.
Joe, here's the finish on our fight replay.
Boom. Reload him, reload him. Motherfucker. Hold up. Yeah! Good job. Hell yeah, point man. For a match against Dohu Choi. I'm gonna have to check that one out again though.
Big straight to the body by Aldo. Oh, he caught him early.
Holy shit! Oh shit! Woo! Murder, death, kill. Oh, didn't get a triple up tap. That's close enough though, folks. Pulls it off again.
Beautiful KO for the victory early in the first.
Wow.
Hard shot from the clinch.
Oh, Big E. He's in trouble.
Hard diving punch.
Oh, it is all over. Just like that.
Wow.
Wow.
Beautiful KO just as the round was ending.
Let's check out the action on our fight replay. Goodness.
Joe is so shocked.
Tremendous hook on the button for the win.
The love button.
Let's check out the action on our fight replay.
Hell yeah. This fight replay has been brought to you by Harley Davidson Motorcycles. Check them out at
Let's look at that
hd.com.
again.
Vroom vroom!
Check out this angle here.
Doing a good job with it.